Talk about today's trading recap, and as you can see, today I had a win, so let's talk about that. Before the market open, I was very bullish, so let's talk about why. So on the for hour here, we had the mitigation of this 4 hour fair value gap, and we had this big wick, and we respect the gap still. So after seeing this candle close, I was very bullish. I saw a big bullish reaction here with this week, and then respected the 4 hour fair value gap. So on the 1 hour, here we had, before the New York market open, we had this inverse fair value gap. So when we were here, I just waited to see a mitigation here, and after I saw the mitigation at this 1 hour fair value gap, I just waited and waited to find a long entry. So here we had 1 hour fair value gap, we had here the mitigation. So we had the mitigation and I started looking for longs. So here I waited and to see if I find it a long. Here we go on higher, but then I had marked 0.5 level. So here we had this bearish fair value gap, and because we were respecting the bearish fair value gap, I just here I did not thought about taking a long. We were respecting bearish structure. Here we broke structure to the downside to touch the 0.5 level, but I almost entered here. We had this big reaction at a 0.5 respecting this fair value gap, but then we were already bullish here, bearish here, and I marked this high, and if I had a candle closure above the high, I would enter, but we did not add any breakout structure to the upside, so I just waited to see if I could find a better entry. So here we gone lower, we swept this low inside of the 1 hour fair value gap, and I think we created a 1 hour fair value gap inside of the inverse fair value gap. So I just waited for that mitigation and sweep mitigation of the 1 hour fair value gap, and here I just waited to see if the price would reverse and would give me a long. And here we had this move up, we inversed this bearish fair value gap, and I just entered at the retest. I could have also entered here at the 0.5 in the beginning of this bullish fair value gap, but because we had this sweep and because my bias was very clear, I just thought that it was the best to enter right here to not lose a winning trade. So I entered here, the price gonna be lower, but then just reacted and gone way higher. So my first take profit was here because it was the 0.5 level here. I just here my setup was a 2.5 risk reward, so here was a 0.5. So I closed half of the position here, and my take profit was here because it was a 2.5. Then we swept this high, we left this big wick, and then I just moved my stop loss to below this bullish fair value gap. I was not expecting a move here, but in my head, if we gone lower and if we touch my stop loss, we would continue going lower, but I was wrong. Here we had the candle closure below the 1 hour fair value gap, but still the price just gone higher after, so a bit unfortunate. I was stopped out here, the price is now here. Maybe it touches my full TP, but it is what it is. It was a winning day. It was a 0.5 win, not the best, but it was good. I followed my strategy, my bias was very good for the day, my execution was very good. Could have been better, but it was still good. So this was a pretty decent trading recap. So if you liked the video and learned something with me, like and subscribe, and see you tomorrow for another trading recap.